We are down to the last few hours before the Iowa caucuses, and it's now, I guess, all the wheels are falling off, Lewis. It's things are getting completely out of control. Candidates are making no sense. It's possible Rick Santorum could get almost as many votes as anybody else. Maybe will come in first in these Iowa caucuses, which would be unbelievable. We'll get to the latest polling. Let's just go through what a couple of the candidates are doing in the last couple of days here. Michele Bachmann, who made a very big statement, she went really out on a limb by saying if she's the president, she won't use a teleprompter, which I know is what everybody was waiting at the edge of their seats to find out. Obviously, whether or not a candidate will, when elected, use a teleprompter to deliver speeches is one of the biggest concerns for voters, really, as it should be, Lewis.
Right.
And she said there would be no teleprompters. Now, what's incredible is that she only seems to be sticking to this only in the letter, only by letter, and really not in the spirit of it. Here's Michele Bachmann. Take a look at what she's doing during a recent speech, I believe, in Iowa. Here it is.
Governor Perry rewarded those who gave to his political campaign with political appointments, favors, and even with a health care mandate to...
All right, so as you can see, she's reading her speech from an iPad. So she's not using a teleprompter. That's true.
Is she using it as a teleprompter or just as notes? And is notes the same as reading from a teleprompter?
Well, she's reading the script off of an iPad.
But how do we know it's word for word and not just like a couple notes scribbled down there?
How do we know the teleprompter needs to be word for word?
I don't know. All I'm saying is maybe having notes isn't necessarily, the same as reading a script.
Yeah, well, I think you're going into this. Is she meeting the letter of what she said and not the spirit? What do you think, Lewis?
Well, I guess I kind of have to agree with Natan. If it's just notes, it's not that bad, but she was looking down at it.
Guys,
almost
you're
after,
missing the point.
Hold on, stop. She was looking down at it after almost every sentence.
Right.
So I'm assuming it was word for word and that she was reading off of it.
The point of saying you won't use a teleprompter doesn't mean you won't have bullet points. Whether there's bullet points or a script, it could be on the teleprompter or the iPad. When you say you're going to be a no teleprompter president, the idea is that you're not going to be referring, you can speak extemporaneously and not rely on either notes or a script. And she is not able to do that. She's not doing it.
Has there ever been a president who used absolutely nothing? I mean, even the ones who didn't use teleprompters had paper in front of them.
I agree with you. It's a ridiculous thing to run on. No teleprompters. I mean, come on. I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying she's not even she came up with this bizarre campaign thing, and she's not even meeting it. I mean, throughout her presidential campaign, she's attacking Obama for using the teleprompter. And
Are we surprised that Michele Bachmann is someone who does not
stick to her word?
Yeah.
No, of course not. I mean, it's like if Lewis promised not to browse the internet during the show because it's distracting, and instead I say, Lewis, what are you doing? It looks like you're just browsing the internet. And he says, no, I'm reading articles I saved from the internet 5 minutes before we went on the air. Okay, I guess you're meeting the letter of it, but you're not really meeting the spirit of it, are you?
No.
No, but of course Lewis isn't doing that.
No, I don't do that.
By the way, I don't even get the obsession with the Obama teleprompter thing. Didn't Bush have the wireless in-ear monitor where we saw the wire going down the back of his suit? Wasn't that spotted on several videos and pictures? All of a sudden, presidents getting reading or being told stuff now is really a big concern, because otherwise we would assume they're coming up with everything on their own.
During debates, too, we see the in-ear monitors. And do you remember a few, what was it, last presidential election, I want to say, or maybe it's something Romney was involved in. You heard someone ask him a question, and then you heard...
Oh, you hear like some weird
you
voice.
heard some weird voice say one word to him.
Tax
that was enough,
cuts or energy or something. Yeah.
That was enough to give him what he needed to answer the question.
Yeah. No, that was weird. I do remember that segment.
Yeah. I don't remember what it was for, but anyway.